some words in here that are more than just words, if that makes any sense.
So I'm Jim Shusterich, 21 years old, from Minnesota, Duluth to be exact. Upbringing, as far as like family and everything goes, had a great family growing up. I have one older brother, two parents that are still together, lived in a good house. Just like kind of felt different growing up as a teenager. Didn't really, feel that I fit in completely. And I just went down a completely different path as like the rest of my family. I started out smoking a lot of weed, drinking, just kind of like the normal party lifestyle. Summer after my 10th grade year, I was taking Vicodin, and then I moved to Oxycontin. Oxycontin really got out of control. Then those stopped coming around. They got switched to a different formula that you couldn't crush and snort, which is what I was doing. All that stopped, and it's like my whole city got flooded with heroin, so that's what I was doing. I wasn't an IV drug user, but I've had an opiate addiction for, I'd say, a good little over 4 years. I've been in detox 3 times. I've been to a couple treatments. And so when I finally got clean from that, it's just like such a relief of a burden that was on my shoulders. Not having to constantly wake up every day and get high before I do anything. Not feeling sick all the time when I don't have pills or dope. So really now it's like about living life without drugs, and like I can't deal with situations most of the time. Like that's why I did drugs, It's like I'm not comfortable with myself most days, and I don't know how to handle like rejection, regret, pain of any sort without putting drugs in my body. So now it's like music is a huge outlet for that. What do I do with myself without these drugs, and how do I handle situations that make me extremely uncomfortable? So that's pretty much it.
I'm looking back to the old days, like it's back to the old ways.
My inspiration lately, it's been coming from stuff I'm not really comfortable talking about, some heartbreak issues, issues with relationships, but more so than that, just like the fact that I'm a drug addict. Like I know deep inside that I have a problem with drugs and alcohol. It's something that kind of just keeps me going on a daily basis. Like it's a good reminder of where I was and what I can become, like what I am now, if I just keep putting the same effort in. Like something's gonna happen, whether it's good from the standpoint that like I become extremely well known, or just good in the fact that like I'm getting outside of myself, and also like I just become a better person through music. So other life issues too, family stuff, like anything that's really going on in my life, I'm not really good at talking about it with people. And so when I make music, like it's an outlet for myself, and then other people can just figure out what's going on with me. And not only does my past influence my music and like the material I come up with, but it influences me as a person. Like I said before, it's just a really good reminder. Like if I just think even to a year ago, like I was not nearly what I am now. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm not saying I'm just this amazing new person, but I've grown a shit ton. It's a good way of letting people know like what I am and what I want to be. So.
This music that I have, it's all that I got. My friends in my past, they all that I got.
If you surround yourself with good people, like you're gonna be that much of a better person for it. And it's like the people I live with, the people that are, my close circle of friends. And whether it's the 651 crew, X, Trin, BP, Amos, all those dudes, or it's just like the people I kick it with on a daily basis that don't even have anything to do with music, or like, that standpoint of my life. You make your own path, but it's also the people you surround yourself with, your attitude on a daily basis. All those things really influence like what you're gonna be doing, how you're gonna be feeling. So for me, it's just really important to keep like a tight-knit circle of friends, and what do you have going on in your life that's really making you a better person? Like, who around you is gonna really influence you in a positive way.
I used to blow a lot of spliffs, fuck all of the scholarships. I always had the mind state that I was
finished. It's my mixtape, College of Music. It's coming out December 12th. It'll be on Dat Piff, and then I'll have hard copies of it too. I'd say early July working on that, so it's been a little project in the making, I should say. It originally was supposed to have 12 songs. It's gonna have 15. Just because in the past month or so, like I've just really been making a lot more music due to things that have been going on outside of that, like just life issues, and I've just needed to make music so I don't go crazy. So it's gonna have 15 songs. They're all songs that I would honestly want people to hear. There's gonna be no filler stuff on there. It's just all songs that took a while and really have substance to them. So yeah, look for that. College of Music on the 12th. And I'll have another tape coming after that, and I'm sure I'll just be putting out like random songs in between that, so just stay tuned.
I know I came a long way with so much to go, that's why it's fuck my
YouTube is what I'm mainly going for as far as like views and plays. Yeah, just you can subscribe to the channel at reverbnation.com/Jim Shusterich, just my full name. Otherwise, SoundCloud, I got a SoundCloud page too. The tape's gonna be on DatPiff, and I already have a previous mixtape on there as well. I appreciate you guys watching the YouTube videos. Everyone that, you know, listens to my music, I love that. Just know that if you're watching me and you're supporting me and you're there, like, I'm not gonna forget about you guys. So shout out to Amos Tracks, follow him on Twitter, follow him whatever, he's got Facebook, Ryan Amos. Just all the dudes that I came up with, you know, like something's gonna happen after a while. Follow me on Twitter, 651BigJim. I got Facebook too, DatPiff, YouTube. So just, I don't know, just look for me on the web. And I hope you guys like what you hear. So have a good night, all right?
Cause this is two kids who lost themselves in a world where only you live. And two shits, that's exactly what I used to give. I lost my family and my life, that's what useless is. And every time I feel like I'm the new and better me, everything comes crashing down, that's just how it used to be. And what a useless me, so why'd I even bother? I told myself I'd do whatever not to be my father. You know I love you, Dad, but it's too much for me. I lost myself through all the hurt, hit me up and see. Cause I'm the youngest son you ever had in many ways. I know we made it through a lot in all my darkest days. She said she needs some space and that she's feeling pressure. Well, I guess that's on me. Here's my bow and gesture.
I just wanna see the world from the top point now, from the top point now. I just wanna see it now. I want you to close your eyes. I wanna see your head so high, your head so high.
Turn me up a little bit. Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, feel me real quick. So put your hands high. I know you feel my verses, cause I done came a long way from the words and curses. I lost the sight of what is close to me through all the real shit. And even if I had a girl, that don't mean I feel shit. Cause I remember the days when I was on my grind. My only focus was to keep it on the 9 to 5. And now this crowd forms behind me growing over time. I came a long way, this dream is more than mine.
I just wanna see